And we're back, guys. Let's get into it. The fastest minute in tennis. I'm your host, Good Energy. As always, this video is brought to you via the Doctrine of Fair Use, the Fair Dealing, and the Digital Millennium Act. After that huge upset over Kenwin Jong, that's right, guys, the first top 10 win by a German player here in the Australian Open since Angelique Kerber did it in 2016. Could she pull off another upset as the underdog, taking on Anastasia Pavlyuchenkova from Russia? And no, ladies and gentlemen, after a breadstick in the first set, Anastasia would cruise in the second set as well. Too much power, guys, and Laura did not have enough time to redirect, use her topspin, and set up those short balls because this was a firefight, and it was one-sided. Anastasia is going to take on Donna Vekic next. That's going to be a good match. Stay tuned. Clara Tauson, the hard-hitting Clara Tauson, taking on Aryna Sabalenka. Hits hard. Boy, does she scare me, ladies and gentlemen. This was a very interesting match. Now, Clara Tauson was up a break. All she had to do was hold on and serve it out. And I say it all the time. The toughest thing to do in a professional tennis match is just hold on. But even after getting broken back and saving a break point, Sabalenka could have closed this first set out 7-5. Tauson would hold serve, go to a tie break, get the mini break. And if you tell me that Clara Tauson is up 5-4 in a tie break with 2 serves to win the set, that she would not blast off an ace, I would have said, "You're crazy, man." And Sabalenka would break back and take the first set. And listen, I'm going to talk about Clara Tauson. Sabalenka wins the match in straight sets, but let's talk about the hard-hitting Clara Tauson. And I'm going to go easy because these Denmark fans, they came for me last time, and I don't want you to come for me again. If Clara Tauson can put together a solid strength and conditioning program, she will win a Grand Slam, and she will start defeating players like Sabalenka consistently. She's got to work on her movement. She's too flat-footed. She doesn't move. I question the effort, okay? Sometimes she'll defend the short balls. Sometimes she won't. But she's already powerful. She's naturally strong and aggressive. If she can put together a solid strength and conditioning program, add some more muscle, work on that athletic ability a little bit, do some footwork drills, play a little bit of soccer, she will be very hard to beat on tour. She's that good. Look what she did to Sabalenka. This has got to be a confidence booster, but again, I've questioned her effort in the past, guys. Look, you want to go back? I've called the matches, guys. Let's go back. Donna Vekic, 4 or 5 years ago? She quit. Yeah, much like Amanda Anisimova, we've seen Tauson quit, and she said, I'm just tired. I'm too tired. Look, we'll give her a pass. She said she was tired, but if she can put together a strength and conditioning program, I think she'll be a force to be reckoned with. Sabalenka gets the victory. She advances, but she said this was a tough match. But again, she said she loved the crowd's energy, and I'm happy she's smiling, but I'm going to tell you guys, that Jordan fist pump really got her fired up. It didn't look like she was going to survive that first set. She really fought. She said these courts are playing very, very heavy. And you could tell she looks fatigued. And look, it looks like when you stop, cut, and try to pivot, the court's just absorbing all of your energy. But again, I don't like Sabalenka's movement. I think she looks sluggish. And we'll see what happens next. She's going to take on Mira Andreeva next. I'm picking Mira to defeat Sabalenka. I think that athletic ability is going to make a big difference. These courts are moving slow. Sabalenka, it just looks like she has no energy. Donna Vekic does what Donna Vekic does. Taking on Diana Snyder. Now, listen, guys. Diana had the first set up a break. Blew it. She was up big in the first set, tiebreak 4-1, and blew it. She will come back and take the second set. But the third set, ladies and gentlemen, Diana Snyder was up again. All she had to do was hold on. And I actually turned this match off, ladies and gentlemen. I'm like, look, Diana's going to win this match. She's playing very, very well. But listen, Donna Vekic, she had some double faults that put her in a very tough position. But overall, I mean, just the winners, the errors, this match was pretty identical. It was pretty even both sides. But again, got to be a confidence booster. Donna Vekic wins. She's going to take on Anastasia Pavlyuchenkova next. That's going to be a match where I think Donna Vekic is going to be a little fatigued. I think Anastasia, she does own the head-to-head. They haven't played recently, though. I think Donna's going to be tired. I don't know how she can recover off of a grueling match like that. Anastasia had a short day against Laura Sigmund. I think fatigue's going to factor there. I think Anastasia wins. Marta Kostyuk in tears, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this match went kind of how I thought it would go. I mean, both ladies around 65% of their first serves won. Both ladies losing about 60% of their second serves for most of the match. But Marta had 16 double faults. That's right, guys. 16 double faults. She gave Paula Badosa 4 free service games, a 3-set thriller. She would cry that last double fault that put Paula Badosa up 3-love in the second set. I'm watching this match like, she can't control herself. Danielle Collins, Potapova, Marta Kostyuk, they can't control themselves. I give them all passes. I don't think they do this stuff intentionally. And we're going to talk. Let's get right into it, guys. The handshake at the net. Big story right now. Marta Kostyuk, shady handshake at the net. Paula Badosa didn't even look at her. She's really good friends with Sabalenka. I don't know if that had something to do with it. Possibly, because Paula Badosa would go on the record and state, yeah, there's the war going on right now. I think she has a lot on her mind. I don't think it was personal. This is it right here. Let's take a look. Not even acknowledging Badosa. I've seen worse. And I mean, I love Alicia Parks, but Alicia Parks, when she loses, she got some shady handshakes. Alicia Parks don't care. And if you want to talk about Catherine Seabov, Alicia Parks was ready to just give her, you know what? It's about to be a what? A girl fight. Alicia Parks does not play. I've seen some shady handshakes. What about Iga and Coco at the United Cup? Iga gave Coco a really shady handshake, but I think it was Coco was doing that little shovel thing with the racket. Another one bites the dust, just burying opponents. And we're going to talk about the UTR rankings. We're going to see if Coco's back in that number 1 spot. Coco and Iga, of course, it depends on your current play. So Iga had a good performance just out of Bagel. She's back at number 1. Coco's at number 2. Sabalenka's at number 3. It's going to keep doing jumping jacks, but yeah, that was a shady handshake. What about Mira Andreeva, ladies and gentlemen? She takes out Magdalena Frech. But Frech put up a fight. It went 3 sets, 4 aces from Mira Andreeva. She would win about 63% of her first serves, about 54% of her second serves. And look, Mira Andreeva put up some heat here. 165 kilometers on average on the first serve, about 152 from Magdalena. She was at a power disadvantage, athletic disadvantage, and Mira's a big girl. She's 5'11". She's still growing. Remember, I posted that picture of her in Korneva, how short Mira was? She had a growth spurt. I think she's taller than Erica now. She'll probably grow to be 6'2". And the upset of the day, big game Jessie P. Olga, go that way. Yes, she defeats Jessica Pegula. Look, I didn't even stay up to watch the match. I was a little tired, but Olga played solid tennis, ladies and gentlemen. The world ranked 51st. A lot of people don't know her. She plays her best tennis on clay. She's got 2 main tour championships. She's won 8 lower level titles. Listen, she took out Arantxa Rus. Big game Jessie P. and Ludmilla. She's playing solid tennis. She's going to climb in the rankings. And look, guys, she's made over $250,000 so far. That's going to go a long way for her career. I'm happy for her. Did you see Novak, ladies and gentlemen? He was happy. Listen, Pegula didn't play particularly well. I mean, Olga won about 76% of her first serves. She won 35% of Pegula's second serves, 32% of her first serves. Pegula had 3 double faults, and Olga would save all 6 opportunities Pegula had to break. Now, you look at a match like this, and you say, how did Pegula lose? Because Olga came through on the pressure point situations. She converted on break points, and she saved every opportunity Pegula had. That's how you lose. She dives to the ground. She's happy. And look at Novak. And by the way, Novak supports the UTR rankings. He thinks it's better than the, for example, the WTA or the ATP rankings because we're measuring the current form of the player. I kind of like that too, instead of doing a 12-month system. I don't know if that's necessarily accurate. Olga defeats big game Jessie P. I'm happy for her. I follow her career. She's a crafty lefty. She's going to have a tough match coming up. We're going to see what she can do against Paula Badosa. I think if that becomes a baseline affair, I think, just the more aggressive baseliner in Paula Badosa, she'll have a chance to win that match. We're going to talk Osaka, and we're also going to talk Coco, guys. Tennis in a minute. Like the video. We'll be right back.